Hey friends, Diane here. So out of all the potential things Moses could ask God for, what does he request? Show me your glory. Mr. Lucado says we cross the line when we make such a request. When our deepest desire is not the things of God or a favor from God, but God himself, we cross the threshold. Less self-focus, more God-focus. Less about me, more about him. This takes humility and maturity, my friends. While we should always thank God for all he brings into our lives, and we should praise him for all he does for us, it is a whole other level when we worship God simply for who he is. You see, if we need God in order to have this or that, or in order to do such and such, then we really have no choice than to be with him. But if we forget all of that for a moment and simply just want to be with him just because of who he is, then our lives really begin to be content and fulfilling. No matter what is going on in our lives, if what we want more than anything else is God himself, then we will always be at peace no matter what happens, because God will always answer that request with a big yes. This is why he created us, so we could be in relationship with him. While God never requires our presence, he longs for it. Do we get that? And so we should crave his presence also. And to be with God is to be filled with his glory. So what is the purpose of wanting to see the glory of God? To get a greater view of his beauty, to be in total and complete awe of him, to know his greatness, his majesty, his almighty, sovereign, brilliant character. To see God's glory is to come closer to seeing his holiness. We need that in order to have the assurance that no matter our current situation, God is working it all together for our good. To see his glory is to fall deeper in love with this good, good Father, this perfect Son, this wonderful Counselor. Moses and we need to be immersed in God's glory every day, all day. And the result of such encounter is this. But now, having seen God's face, Moses can face every obstacle. And as we seek God's glory, we too can face come what may. So may we always seek God's glory above all else. More tomorrow. See you then.